So Denzel designed half a rug for me to finish, to make something inside, and then I made one that Denzel put something inside, and then we turned into a pull-apart rug. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. So you wouldn't believe how quick Denzel had this rug done. So he made that first half of this rug, and I'm like, okay, I gotta hurry up and do my part so that he has something to do. So I sketched this up, got some of his input on what to do, then mocked it up on the computer. I was like, okay, cool, he can put something on inside of this gal's face. I went ahead and tufted that out. And while I was toughing it out, I'm pretty sure Denzel was designing what he was going to put on the inside of this gal's face. But I went ahead and got it all finished up and tufted. Wow, you're doing such a good job tufting there, Brian Schmidt. And with it all done, it was Denzel's turn to start tufting on the inside, which meant that I could start working on what I wanted to put on the inside of his rug that he did. That little mask guy. So I went and looked up on the old computador what that mask meant and kind of got some brainstorming ideas and sketched out the ideas, and of course it was a skull. Of course it's a skull. I love skulls. I went through more detail on like why and all these things in the part 1 video, but for now we're good to go. So I took a picture, edited it up on the computador once again. Denzel had a rad idea to turn into a 2-part pull apart, so it's gonna pull apart 2 different times. Yeah, so I got all tufted out. It was real tough. Have I made a lot of tough jokes in these rug videos? I feel like I should. Probably haven't. But anyways, with that all done, Denzel decided to do the little smiley face guy kind of as an homage to paying homage. What is English anymore? Paying homage to that first pull apart rug that we did. Then we put the rug glue on the back, let that all dry, went out and got some food, and Denzel headed back to London. So I was left alone, all by myself, with no one but my projector and my tufting gun. Honestly, it was so nice having Denzel around. He's gonna come out to the old US of A. I can't remember when. I don't want to spoil it, but hopefully I'll get to hang out with him again. But anyways, yeah, I got this girl's face all tufted, and then I had to do the other part of the skull. And there you can see that cute little snaky snake that Denzel had done for the inside of the girl's face. But with all the rugs done, it was time to clean them up. So I have these shears. They aren't great. So I actually came in with my like face shaver, head trimmer to get the details, and then vacuumed up all of the carnage. Hey, look, this is cross-eyed. He's cross-eyed. What is going on in my brain? Bless its little heart. That's with the before and after. Before, after. So now I just have to clean up all the different rugs. My sweetheart friend JMO came over to help me with that, because low-key underestimated how long it was going to take to shear them. And then I guess I also sabotaged him with terrible scissors. So I cut them all out and had him help trim them down. And I came in and did some of the detail work to get the lines nice and crisp. And once they're all cleaned up, I could put them together. But before I do that, Pass Me has something to say.
So, it's a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Squarespace. If you guys haven't seen my videos or don't know what Squarespace is your one-stop shop for all things websites. Since I made these rugs, it kind of would be cool to start doing courses, like in-depth courses where I go like step by step, every detail, or maybe I take on people who want to learn. And Squarespace actually has the tools to make that a reality. They've actually recently made these member areas, which I've actually used to make a cute little club called the Schmooty Pies. And it's just a way to make member exclusive content that are only accessible to people who sign up and get access to that members area. So it's a really cool way to make a community. Some of the fun that I did with it was I made a secret shop that was only accessible for those members. And then everything on that shop is free. Another thing that Squarespace does really awesome is like email campaigns and newsletters. If I wanted to just send a newsletter just to the Schmoody Pies, super easy to do that. Or if I want to blast everyone onto the newsletter, also do that. Then one last thing is they have a 24/7 award-winning customer service. So if I run into any issues, I know it's gonna be resolved, and that gives me peace of mind when creating a website, because it can be kind of daunting. You can actually go to the link in my description, squarespace.com/schmood, and start making your website today for free. I'm sure while I've been talking, you've thought about something that you could do, so you should do it and turn that idea into a reality. So yeah, go make your free website. Then when you do decide to launch it or buy a domain, remember the coupon code SHMOOD, SHMOXD, to get 10% off your first purchase. So cool.
So once I was done trimming up, I actually I went over them. Sure, that's the word you want. I went over them with scissors to get some of the more details out. You can see it here on this gal's eye. I just felt like I could get a lot more precise with these scissors. And also I was like trying to leave different textures at different places. So like the snake's like blue part was a little more shaggy. With that, I just cut it out even more, trimmed out the edge, and then added a little relief cuts all around it, because I'm going to fold that up and over onto the back with this black super glue. Not super glue, that's hot glue. I added black hot glue, so I put that down, and then I just folded it up the edge onto itself so that it would be hidden from the front. Then took scissors once again to clean up the edges, womp, 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 and spray adhesive. Put that on the back to put this little checkerboard fabric and cut that to the size. And once again with that hot glue, I went around it so that it would stay in place. And it being black made it kind of camouflagey, but now to put them all together. So I wanted to cut that out, decided it was gonna be easier if I did it from the back, so that the snake could like slide into place. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, first I gotta clean up the edges and burn my finger a little bit so that the rug doesn't fall apart. But yeah, so I put the snake in there, and I want it to like slide out as I pull the girl's face off. So I added some strings, womp. And all I did was just super glue that in place too on the front and back. So I probably should have done the super gluing the strings on before I added that checkerboard fabric. But now I know. So I just added more strings to make sure that I got like that pull apart kind of effect. It was a little clunky, but I figured if I added more strings, put the face into place and reset the little pulleys, and there we go. Got a nice little pull apart rug. I think I want to add another string kind of right there on her left eyebrow. I'm just a little worried that's gonna like be on top of the snake, but I think it's gonna look rad. So all you need to do now is go to sleep. I am tired. That took way longer than I expected, so I'm gonna have to make this a like 3-parter. I don't know what part we're on, and I'll be doing that the next time, guys. I hope you yep. Alright, so be sure to like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell notification. And yeah, if you want to be a Schmoody Pie and get your name on my video here at the end, just go to my website.